Ahead of that game, I caught up with former Liverpool captain and one of the greatest defenders of his generation, Sami Hyypiä. Sami won the Champions League in 2005 and he was also part of the Liverpool squad that won the treble in 2001. Sami, you're traveling with the team and you're the best person to tell us about the mood in the camp following that game in Bangkok. It was the first game of the pre-season. There were lots of players coming back from holidays, but then a big loss to United always stings.
Yeah, it's everyone knows that how big is the rivalry between the clubs, but I wouldn't be too worried about the result that everyone saw, and everyone knows the circumstances that there are players who only just got back and had one training session and they had to play a game against United, so that's not an ideal preparation for the game, and I think if you look at United's position now or situation, that there's a new manager and he wants to be successful straight away, and I think for him these friendlies are more important than anyone else. So I wouldn't be too worried about what happened in Bangkok. At least the fans could see all the players on the field. So that was one very positive thing that there were young players who I haven't seen ever to play on the field. So I could see them as well, and a few positive performances as well. So I wouldn't be worried about what happened in Bangkok. That's a preparation, and I'm sure Jürgen and his team will make the team ready when it really matters when the Premier League starts.
Yes, you spoke about the changes. It was intriguing to see three different lineups, each changed after every half an hour, because I was at the game and you could see the change in structure and momentum once the regular starters came on in the last half an hour. You mentioned a few positives, Sami, so could you elaborate on what you found positive?
Yeah, but the regular starters have done that. They know the system and they have certain routine in their game as well, and they are absolute top players. So if you didn't see the difference when there's like young kids on the field, then something could be wrong, or something would be wrong, that maybe we wouldn't be in this kind of situation that we are fighting for the Premier League win every year. But I saw positives that everyone stayed healthy. I think the pre-season games and pre-season is tough for the players, and it's very tough for muscles and stuff. So it's very important that everyone stays healthy, that you can train every day. That's why you are doing this pre-season, that you build up the fitness and the sharpness for the season, and that was one positive thing, that nobody got injured, and also of the young lads who played, there were a few who I thought that did really well, and hopefully they keep doing well in the pre-season, and that might give them more minutes than during the season as well. But yeah, I haven't seen that before, that after half an hour you change the whole team, and after an hour's play you change the whole team again. So that was a kind of a new experience for me as well.
Yes, you talk about those changes. One of those changes in the last half an hour was Mohamed Salah. Now, just imagine what he's gone through. He lands in Bangkok, probably has a session or two, and he then shows in that half an hour at the Rajamangala Stadium what a danger he is. He's already Sami, a Liverpool great, and the next 3 years afford him the chance to cement his legacy even further after signing that new 3-year deal.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's one of the best players in the world, and he has shown that for many years already, and I'm very glad that he's staying. He's staying at Liverpool, and when he keeps performing like that, it's good for Liverpool and it's good for him. But I've always thought that when you have a summer holiday and it's like maximum maybe 4 weeks or something, I think your fitness is not going anywhere. Players are not having their holiday that they are doing nothing, only eating and drinking, it's like totally different that players are keeping themselves fit and like in Bangkok when Salah came on, he looked like that he had trained like longer time already, but the fitness is not the issue with these players. That I think the holiday is more like a mental thing, that mentally you are in such a you have a big stress on you and a lot of pressure all season, and maybe the holiday is more of a mental holiday than physically you need. But of course, the way Jurgen wants to play the team, it's very demanding physically as well. But Mo seemed to be in good shape already.
Also, Sammy, as a defender, you could not help notice that he was looking to play in Darwin Núñez a lot. There are signs already that this could prove to be a very destructive forward lineup for Liverpool. There's Salah, there's Núñez, there's Luis Diaz, who joined in January, there's Diego Jota, there's Bobby Firmino, who's still there, and there's the new boy Carvalho. As Klopp says, very different dynamics to deal with if you are a Premier League defender.
Yeah, and I would add Harvey Elliott in this list of players you said, and I think Mo wanted to give Darwin a good start here with a goal. So he made the passes also possible that with his movement. So I think he had a quite positive start that he saw, or he knew when he had to go deep, and he's very dynamic player that he was looking for the empty spaces to run to, and where the players can put the ball in, and he could have a scoring position. So that's positive start. But I think in the beginning of the game, or beginning when he came on, he had like 3 very long sprints to press, and looked a little bit that he was out of breath. But yeah, he did great runs to the good positions, and pity that that few balls were a little bit too long for him, that he couldn't get the ball.
Yes, we have seen past Jurgen Klopp signings. They do take their time to adjust. Go back to Fabinho, or you go back to Andrew Robertson. But I cannot not ask you about the Liverpool defence, Sammy, considering your status as one of the greatest defenders the club has ever had. 32 clean sheets in 63 games last season. Let's not forget that there are 2 players in there who bomb forward all the time and get a lot of assists. A lot of Liverpool's success is down to those 5 men at the back.
Yeah, it's a great record we have defensively, but with the tactics now, when we lose the ball, I think we press that good that we are winning the ball quite easily back many times, or then we make it so difficult for the opposition that they give us a ball back. So that helps obviously the defense to defend as well. But I think the centre back, I think we have 6 or 7 centre backs here on tour with us, and that department is well equipped at the moment. We had a problem not last season but the season before that in the central defense we had a few injuries that we didn't have enough players there, but now it looks like that for that department also we are we have players, and don't forget the goalkeeper as well. Alisson is a world-class goalkeeper, and he saved us last season many times as well with this very important saves, like game-winning saves he made. So I think that in every department at the moment, I think we are maybe better than even last season. I know Sadio went unfortunately to Bayern Munich, but he when a player wants to leave, then you can't force him to stay. So it was I think it was quite clear that he wanted to leave, and I think Jürgen was thinking the same way, that he can't force anyone to stay, that they are unhappy here, then if they stay, so move on. And when Luis Diaz came, he fitted the team quite easily and quite quickly. So I think in that department we are well equipped as well.
You know, Sammy, I remember having a conversation with you, Vladimir Smitsa and Robbie Fowler in Mumbai in 2019, and we spoke at that time of how, when Jurgen Klopp took over, Liverpool were mostly in the race for a top 4 berth. Now it's a 2-horse race with Manchester City. You know, Chelsea are a team in transition after their takeover. United also in transition, but they've looked impressive in that game in Bangkok. We still don't know if Arsenal can mount a successful title challenge or what to expect from Tottenham. In your opinion, do you think that the rivalry with Manchester City today is bigger than the one Liverpool have had historically with Manchester United?
I don't know. I don't know if it's bigger or less big. So it's there's a rivalry. I think both teams or both clubs have made good things about the recruitments and everything. Pep Guardiola is a great manager, like is Jürgen, and Jürgen has created at the club great atmosphere. That it's a demanding atmosphere, that he knows exactly what each player have to do on the field, and with his background stuff, he's making sure that everyone understands that other way, if there's a player who is not doing those things, then he might have some problems with them. So that has been great to see, and also the scouting department, which kind of new players we have had in the past few years, that they've been spot on, that they are doing also very good and important work, and yeah, it looks very good. I don't think next season there won't be anyone to challenge those two. I think it will be more difficult that the likes of you mentioned, Chelsea and Manchester United, Arsenal, they would want to be in the position where Liverpool and Manchester City are at the moment, but I don't think they are there next season. That they will be better than the last season, but I can't see them challenging those two.
Yes, both Liverpool and City have had very contrasting approaches. Liverpool do not go down the checkbook route, and yet they've managed to keep pace with a great City team over the last 4 years. On that note, Sammy, thank you for your time and your thoughts. Hopefully, Liverpool and City produced another great title run in this time.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.